A very good morning, sir and madam. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Preyarnka Saravana Kumar. I am 12 years old and I am from Kuang, Johor. Currently, I am studying in SK Tunku Mahmud 2. I am one of the student leaders, an active participant in indoor games, and an active committee member of the Girl Guides Malaysia in my school. For my book review today, I have chosen a book titled Who Moved My Cheese? The author of this book is Dr. Spencer Johnson. He left behind a medical career to write short books about life. This book was published in 1998. Who Moved My Cheese is the amusing and enlightening story that reveals simple, profound truths about change. It's a fun story of 4 characters, Sniff, Scurry, Hem, and Haw, who live in a maze and look for cheese to keep themselves happy. The story revolves around how each character reacts when an unexpected change in circumstances deprives them of the cheese that they loved so dearly. They are quite content with their lot. Food is delivered regularly and routinely, and it's pretty much the main focus of their world. Each day they happily collect their food, almost on autopilot. They give very little thought to where it comes from or what happens if it should stop. They don't even realize that the food portion size is slowly reducing. One day, they go to the food pickup point to find that there's nothing there. They were in shock and horror. Now, of the 4 characters, 2 of the creatures begin to adapt, innovate, and go in search of a new food supply, whilst the other 2 creatures dig their heels in, refuse to move, and only increase their vocal oppositions to the changes that have taken place. I guess we can all see how this fable plays out in real life. We all know people who do not adapt well to change. They become angry, negative, resistant, and sometimes quite obstructive. The adaptive creatures, on the other hand, have already moved on and found a new, maybe better source of cheese. Their reaction to the situation gives away valuable lessons that can help me discover for myself how to deal with a change so that I can enjoy less stress and more success in my life. Lesson 1. Stop thinking too much about your cheese and start chasing it. Life is the same. Every minute you spend wondering what success looks like, how to get it, whether it's possible, and how you'll feel in the future is a minute is not spent working towards it. Humans are complicated beings, but that does not mean we have to complicate everything. Thinking about moving to boarding school for my secondary school is a very abrupt change in my life. Leaving home and finding new friends can be very difficult. I'll miss my family, old friends, and teachers, but I know that I'll get to see them again eventually. However, like the idea in the book tells us, moving to boarding school will ultimately generate success. Lesson 2. Don't worry, there's always more cheese to be found. The minute you start moving, things will improve. For me, moving to boarding school will probably be the biggest change in my life. How I felt was hard to describe. Leaving home and finding new friends can be very difficult. I know that home will no longer be the place for me anymore, as I will be spending all day long constantly studying and spending time with my new friends from different backgrounds. My parents will not do much parenting anymore, as they'll realize the fact that I'm becoming a teenager and I'm able to make my own decisions. It seems like everything in life is becoming more and more independent, and I should be happy about that. Stepping outside and feeling like you're inside of a freezer does not satisfy me. Although I'm yet to see the real long-term benefits of boarding school, my change will mostly be positive, and I will enjoy boarding school lots more than other schools in general. This is a great book. It is a must-read evergreen book to learn how to deal with a change. It helps me cultivate a much more optimistic attitude about life. Really cool book. Thus, the moral of the story seems to be, we can't control change. It's inevitable. We can only control how we view it, how we handle it, and how we adapt to make it the best of the situation. If we can see change as a positive fresh start, we can greatly reduce the fear that comes along with change. This book is a short read with a great message. Change is coming. Be prepared, be adaptive, and grab it with both hands. I hope you enjoyed this story as much as I did. Thank you.